Ruy Lopez opening, Berlin, El Hermit, Berlin wall defense, 9.nc3k8 10.h3. Sudden a close game that was lost by a mistake. White really outplayed black in that one. Both players had an amazing opening. White pounced on their opportunities in the middle game. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. A typical answer is e5, which builds a position in the middle, controls d4, and frees up the queen and bishop on the dark square. The move nf3 advances the knight toward the center, engages the e5 piece in combat, and sets up a castle. nc6 defends the pawn on e5, advances the knight toward the center, and scans the d4 square. The Ruy Lopez opening develops the bishop to immediately attack the knight on c6, the lone defender of the e5 pawn. nf6 advances the knight and engages in an attack on the exposed e4 pawn. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. nxe4 captures the e4 pawn and places the knight in the center of the board where it controls many important squares. d4 opens up the center, attacks the e5 pawn and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. d6 retreats the knight to a central square where it attacks the bishop on b5. bxc6 captures the knight and forces black to double the c-pawns. dxc6 captures the bishop, opens up the d-file and allows the light squared bishop to develop. dxe5 captures the e5 pawn, attacks the knight on d6 and controls the f6 square. nf5 moves the knight to an active square where it controls d4. qxd8 plus trades queens and stops black from castling. kxd8 recaptures the queen. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. Game's master. It is the final book action. Now that the rooks can see one another, they can defend one another. That's good. This misses a better way to develop a bishop off its starting square. It is an inaccuracy. This requires an open file, a typical technique for rook activation. It is quite good. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. That's good. That's fine. It is good. This competes for the open file with the opposing rook. It is quite good. This is an equal trade. It is best. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. That's good. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. This threatens to play checkmate. It is good. This exchange is fair. That's good. Recaptures. It is ideal. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. That's a decent move. That's good. That is a logical response. It is quite good. Very precise. It is best. Although the game was nearly tied, black is now in a losing position. It is incorrect. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. This is the only move that works. This took advantage of a mistake and white now has a winning advantage. It is a great move. This is not the right idea. It is an inaccuracy. There was only one move that was effective, and this wasn't it? This misses a chance to pose a pawn-winning threat. It is incorrect. This is a missed chance to offer an equal exchange of goods. It is incorrect. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. This protects the attacked pawn. It is good. This secures a pawn. That's good. This loses a rook. This permits the opponent to promote a pawn to a queen. It is an inaccuracy. The pawn reaches the back rank and promotes to a queen. It is best. Sudden a close game that was lost by a mistake. White really outplayed black in that one. Both players had an amazing opening. White pounced on their opportunities in the middle game.